Hey everybody, Tommy Sear here, and I'm with Beasley and Rodney, and today we're going to be exploring some forest roads. It's time for a vehicular adventure, and I'm taking you along for the ride, and I can show you how I find these interesting vehicular adventures, and you can see how it's done, in case you're new to vehicular adventures. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call an unloved dog. Unloved dogs are put in the back of the truck, but they can easily fly out when you slam on your brakes. And this is where we're supposed to be when the pavement ends. And to most people, having the pavement disappear on you is a sign that you're heading in the wrong direction. For me, it's a sign that I'm in the right track. See, these are things that you can see when you're on the forest roads. Sometimes you can see them when you're not on the forest roads, but you can get up close and personal. You have access rivers and streams. Oh, good camping spot. So we're on a road that's labeled as Forest Road 44 in the Chattahoochie National Forest. On some maps it's labeled also as Chattahoochee River Road, but on the motor vehicle use maps it's labeled as 44, and so far so good. Not a ton of traffic, but there is some traffic on here, and it's not in terrible shape either. There seems to be a lot of places to pass and let people overtake you if you need to. All that's subject to change, of course. Now sometimes you'll come across what looks like a good camping spot, and it's labeled no camping here, or no parking at all, and you find that a lot along rivers. They really don't want you camping near the water. This is a fairly well-traveled and well-maintained road as they go. Big bump, and so far there's there's a lot of places here to pull off and take a look around, and there's somebody camping there, and actually there's quite a few places to camp, but there's also quite a few places that say no camping. People on this road towing trailers and all kinds of stuff, so I don't know how rough it's going to get. I saw a Lincoln Town Car on here earlier, so it may not be that rough. I don't know. I've never been on this road in particular, but what does look interesting to me on the maps is the elevation gain. It looks like there's it looks like the road runs along the ridge at about 2,600 feet, and that should make for some interesting views if we make it there. I'm curious to know what's over here. So we just passed a nice little dispersed camping area. It's not an official campground. It does look like there is a little bit of infrastructure in place to let you know that it is a campground, but it does look like a nice place to go camping. There's quite a few people there. But we don't like people, so keep looking for a better place to camp than campgrounds. So it looks like, this area was hit by a tornado a couple of years ago, which is why you don't see very many trees here. The forest is trying to regenerate. Unfortunately, when something like that happens, it usually leaves a lot of trees over the road. Now, you'd think that they would be cleared away by now, and as you can see, for the most part they are. But there are still places, believe it or not, where it's probably not because the trees have been there that long, but because there's dead trees that have recently fallen over the road. And when that happens, if there's nobody there to clear it out of the way, you either have to turn around and clear it yourself, which is precisely why I like to bring a little bit of gardening tools. There's been plenty of times where I've had to turn around because with my tools, like without a chainsaw, I wasn't able to clear the fallen tree. So if you're serious and you want to explore a road, come prepared with some, like an axe or chainsaw if you're so inclined, because you never know when you might need one. Mother Nature may decide to drop a tree at any time. See, there's some there that somebody got to. There's another one. See, they can be big ones. Now I want to show you what I'm using for navigation. I have my iPad mounted on a vehicle mount here, and as you can see, it's plotting where I am. There I am on this pre-downloaded map using GPS. And even though there's no cellular service, as you can see here in the Mark Trail Wilderness, I have this map pre-downloaded, so I could still use GPS and see where I am. That aside, I still would not even think about going anywhere without good old-fashioned paper maps. Even if nothing happens to your technology, even if your batteries don't die, even if nothing gets wet, there are still times where the maps online do not agree with reality. It happens. You need to refer to paper maps. Sometimes you need to get a second opinion, and that's why I always take paper maps if you're going into a wilderness area. Even if you're familiar with the road, trust me, you'll thank me later. You will thank me later. And of course, I have two cell phones with me here on two different carriers. I doubt neither one has any signal. It's just you got to come prepared, and you're not in the city here. You are in the middle of nowhere. Now this is a great example of technology, GPS actually saving my ass, because here we've come to a fork in the road, as you can see right there on the map, and in reality also. And I was following the more traveled road, the wider road, thinking that was where I needed to go, but actually this right here it's labeled as 44B. A lot of times this is all you'll see on these forest roads, these trail markers. And this is the road. So, as you can see, it's deteriorated quite a bit. Oh, but look at that view. Look at that view. So anyway, as I was saying before, you're not going to more than likely have usable cell phone signal, and the roads can get increasingly rough and untraveled. So if you're not prepared to deal with every automotive emergency, don't venture outside of an area where you could walk out of, because you may actually need to do that. There's so many opportunities to have problems, from flat tires to who knows what. If you can't fix it and you can't call for help, and more than likely, even if you can call for help, you can't call AAA and tell them to go down Forest Road 44 to 44A, and then take a left at the fork of the road on the 44B. So even if you could get recovered from here, it ain't gonna be cheap. So don't go in a vehicle that is in not good repair to begin with. Try to become prepared for things that might go wrong, flat tires and other automotive emergencies. And try to, you know, when you sense that it's getting a little too much for your vehicle, you have to know when to say when. It's just like any other trail. If it's getting to be too much, you got to turn around. It's a lot easier to turn around than it is to get towed out in pieces. Oh man, look at this view. Man, that tornado did some help here. That's great. That's really nice. Sometimes if you have a GPS receiver and you have a way to mark waypoints, it's a good idea when you come across a clearing like this one, a place that's wide enough to turn around if you need to. If you go ahead and mark that, if you need to turn around, at least you know how far you have to back up if you need to turn around. So that's a handy thing to be able to have. To be able to know where your backup spots are. And another thing you might want to come prepared with is a string trimmer or a weed eater, shovels, something to clear vegetation if you have an emergency where you need to do that. And it looks like somebody regularly trims this, but say you wanted to camp here. I mean, look at this. There's a lot of space here, and quite a view. If the camera will focus, quite a view through the trees here. So, a nice sunny spot, good exposure, and lots of room. Free camping. And I've come across another decent looking camping spot. I mean, this is what you need to look out for if you're looking for dispersed camping in the forest. These little clearings here. I'm not saying to go clear trees away, but there are some natural clearings here, or some unnatural clearings that have already been cleared, that you could clearly see there is a lot of room there. And sometimes there's some restrictions about how far away from water you could be. But there's a nice little brook here. That's always nice to go to sleep to. And you're in the shade, depending on what time of year that is. Of course, you would want to look for signs of flooding. It's getting pretty muddy over here, but you don't want to camp in an area that's prone to flash floods, if at all possible. At least not when there's a risk of that. So that's the sort of thing that I look for when I'm looking for a dispersed campsite. This is another thing that you're going to come across in the forest is unmarked roads. They're almost always unmarked. It's rare that they are, but here's one that goes this way. It's a fork in the road, and then it goes that way. They both look like they're about equally maintained. I don't know which way is the right way. My map shows me it looks like there might be a little branch there. I don't really know. It's not marked as a road, not much I could tell. So I'm gonna use my gut instinct here and head back this way. There's a fence here, a gate rather, and just keep my eye on where I'm going. If you have a GPS, if you have navigation on a smartphone or tablet or computer, you got to keep your eye on it, because you know, you could be on a road like this for hours. It's very deceiving. It doesn't look like it's that big of a distance, but it's very deceiving. You could be on it for hours. If you don't stay aware of where you are, then you could end up really lost. Well, I found a little spot to pull over here to have a little picnic off the main road. We're on this ridge top here, and as you can see, it's a pretty nice view. And not quite enough room here for a campsite, but it is a beautiful spot for a picnic, and it is lunchtime. So I'm going to take a little break and have lunch. If you're looking for a wonderful free roadside campsite, here you go. This is what I look for. Here's the road, nice open clearing here, nice and big, sunny, nice view. I mean, what more can you ask for, right? Nobody around, no other campsites. It's your private campsite for free. See down there, another little clearing right by that creek. Nice little camp spot there on the side of the road, free camping. Some of these are pretty big that have been formed over the years. There's another little road. We're going this way. Now, sometimes they're really big campsites that can accommodate an RV, you know, because they're that big. And sometimes you just got to kind of eke your way out of the woods, you know. You got to find a little spot that's just barely big enough. You know, there's no reservations here. So you're gonna have to scout it out the day of, and you know, just hope you get lucky. Sometimes every little spot is taken in some busy spots, you know, not the whole forest, but there's some areas where you may want to go camping that everybody's already camping there. So you might have to get a little creative. You might have to be a little less picky about how much room you have and your sun exposure and all that stuff. But you know, part of the fun, if you ask me, when you're dispersed camping is finding the campsite. You know, if you don't get the same one every time, you know, you gotta be forced to find a new one. I think that's pretty adventurous. Not knowing where you're gonna sleep that night, not knowing if it's gonna suck, not knowing if it's gonna be really great, you just don't know. You just don't know what you're gonna find. Now, if you're in a mountainous area and you have these switchbacks and these blind corners here, I know it's tempting if you don't see anybody for a while to go kind of fast around that, but it never fails, you know. If you don't go slow, there'll be somebody there every single time. A lot of times they're going way too fast. So, you know, it's also not a bad idea to give a little toot of your horn every now and then to let someone know. These blind corners, someone know that there's coming, that you're coming down around the corner. I've had many close calls on roads just like this one where there's nobody around, and all of a sudden, one corner, the first corner you get to that's blind, you can't see around, there's somebody there, always. Somebody found a nice free campsite here. Yeah. Lots of people found a nice free campsite there. Somebody else found a nice free campsite. So I just wanted to show you the difference of different types of forest roads. When you have this one here, 44A, B, C, whatever it is, and then you have this over here, 44F, and look at that. I don't think I'm going to try to drive down that. I'm not really prepared for that kind of automotive emergency, but you could see they vary quite a bit in quality and maintenance. And you know, sometimes they keep them like this so that you could use your ATV or your dirt bike or something like that, because you know, if there weren't any roads to use that stuff, it would be boring. But just know that every forest road you come across is not designed for your vehicle, and know that when you come across a huge mound of dirt, that it's probably not a good idea to try driving over that. Ask me how I know. Alright guys, now we're on a different forest road. Forest Road 79 is where we are now. A road that I am very familiar with, been here many times before. And we are going to stop and have a little hike-a-poo over here on High Shoals Trail, which takes you down to see a beautiful waterfall. And this is always a popular trail. The road has really deteriorated over the past couple of years, but it really doesn't stop people from coming over here. Well guys, that brings us to the end of our vehicular adventure. We just got done at the High Shoals Falls hiking trail, and that is a great hike. I will put a link to it right here or down below, or both, and check it out. It's a great place to visit if you're in the area. And that also brings us to the end of our vehicular adventure. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found all the tips helpful, and if you got some other tips for people, please leave them down below in the comments. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to share the video if you want to, and subscribe. That way you'll be the first to know when a new video is posted. Until next time, I want you to get out there, whether you're biking, hiking, paddling, flying, whatever it is, even if you're behind the wheel, get out there and have an adventure.